Oh, God. This isn't gonna be good. Oh. Listen, there are 3 things you don't talk about on the internet: politics, religion, and cars. And we're about to talk about one again today that I really wasn't expecting to do, but you guys got to hear my side of the story so that you guys can understand what was going through my head when I made this decision. YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nadeshot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video, and I have something new for you today. It's a brand new car. It's brand new. It's a 2016 G63 AMG. And yes, this is my car. But here's the thing, you probably have a lot of questions right now. You're probably asking yourself, well, Nade, didn't you just show us your brand new BMW i8? And I don't want you guys to think that I'm just rolling in money and I bought both cars. I traded in the i8 to get a luxury SUV. Now, not a lot of you guys are gonna understand that, okay? And really quickly, point the camera.
I took a picture of the bird.
Are you taking pictures of a pigeon? Okay, here's the thing, and I need you guys to understand that everything in life, most things are subjective. Everything is opinionated, and every person's allowed to have their own preferences and opinions. And mine changed really quickly when I decided to get the G-Wagon. And you guys are probably thinking the i8 is like this sick car, it's like a hybrid supercar, all these things. And I know I had tons of great things to say about it when I showed it to you guys, and I've been posting pictures on Instagram and Twitter. But as I drove the car, I just didn't feel at home. And my friend had a really good point, like, if you're gonna be paying that much for a car, you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. And I just didn't. I still have a 2010 BMW M3, and that car for me felt like home. And that is a sports coupe. I don't need 2 of the same cars in the same class. And I know those cars are like miles different from each other. So the car itself was actually developed by the Germans for the military. It's a military vehicle, and then a big shareholder in the Mercedes-Benz company, the Shah of Iran, he actually convinced them to put it out for civilians in the public for consumers to actually buy. So this car is an actual tank. It's a 5.5 liter V8 twin turbo engine, so it really gets up there. I think it's like 0 to 60 in like 5.1 seconds. I want to reiterate this so many times because I already know what the comments are going to be like on this video. Some of you guys are thinking, why would you get this car over the i8? And why are you just trading cars? Literally like the exact same price. So I basically just traded it in to have something that I know that I'm going to enjoy, and I know that I can keep around for years to come. It's more practical than any other car that I have. I'm gonna show you guys the whole thing, but before we just went any further, I had to explain it to you guys my way so that you guys didn't get the wrong perception. I know some people like the i8 more than they like this car, but for me, this is what makes me happy and this is what I wanted, so yeah. It's my brand new car. So now that you guys have seen the car, I hope you guys can understand my perspective in this whole situation. I was a little nervous to make this video and show you guys, and normally I wouldn't be sitting here flaunting about my new car. I know I just got the i8 a month ago, but I basically just traded it in and got this instead. It's more practical. I can drive my M3 again because when I had both those cars, I really couldn't rationalize driving the M3 over the i8 when they're both like a sports coupe, and it's just like it didn't make any sense for me to not drive the i8. But I'm gonna be going to Vegas tomorrow in this thing, and then we're driving up to San Francisco to go to like Yosemite and take it in the mountains and stuff. So it's just so much more practical, and I just want you guys, please just put your guys' self in my shoes. I know you guys might prefer the i8 over the AMG G63. That's totally fine. And some of you guys might prefer this over the BMW i8. It's a matter of preference, and I just hope that you guys can respect the fact that my opinion might differ from yours when it comes to cars. So that's all I'm asking. Now I want to show you guys some really cool things about the car and give you guys an idea of why I like it so much. So one of my favorite parts about the car is the fact that it packs such a good punch. It's a 5.5 liter twin turbo engine. And like I said, this was made for the military. It was designed for the military, and somebody convinced them to make it for civilians, so you know this car has tons of power. So I'm gonna have her start up the exhaust so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Oh my God. It just jingles my berries every time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. So, yeah. You just gonna cut the engine like that? We were enjoying the testosterone. I'm all teed up. Oh yeah. I'm all teed up right now. Testosterone is flowing through us. You got testosterone. You got testosterone. We're teed up. She's not happy to be here at all. Look at her. All right, get out. What are you doing? Turn the car off. Now, one of the things that I was also really excited about is you see these latches and the way, ooh, okay, that's got, I shouldn't have done that. My fingers have, like, you ever touch like an evergreen tree and it's got sap on it? That's what just happened to me. Look at the way it latches. You guys got, I'm gonna put my microphone as close to the door so you can hear it when the door closes. It sounds so cool. Go ahead, close the door. Don't hit me with it. Oh man, I got the microphone right close. Yeah, man, it sounds cool. From a practicality standpoint, this car is great because it's got tons and tons of trunk space. Well, I could fit in here.
Get in.
Should I just go in?
Get in.
I mean, I could essentially sit back here. I can't do this in the i8. I can't. We got a first aid kit. We got a DC power outlet back here for like generators and stuff. And there's so much more room for suitcases and all those types of things. I mean, I'm just real nervous of what you guys are gonna say, man, because I know everybody loved the BMW. I just didn't. I just did not enjoy it as much as I should have. And if I'm paying that much for a car. What's awesome too, if the Popo ever, you know, tries to ride up on me, guess what? You can't see a thing. If I need to hide the dog back here or something, or I got Embos coming through to LA, stick them back here under the shade.
Is that where Embos is riding?
That's where Embos. We'll get him some pasta bowls. We'll put him back here with his biggers and his G-slides. Oh yeah, G-slide. This is the center console. These are all differential locks. So with these buttons, say I'm going on different terrain, like snow, sand, or anything rugged that's not like the paved road, I can actually lock my wheels so that I won't slide or anything. I would have to research this a little more if I was gonna use it because I wouldn't wanna, you know, break the car or anything, but it's there. This car really is made for off-roading. You can do it. We're sitting really high up. We were actually very concerned that the clearance of the car, which is about 6'4", wouldn't fit in my garage, which has about a 6'7" clearance. So it's really nerve-wracking pulling the car into my garage where I live. We've got the center console that has like the navigation and audio, video system, traffic. I mean, top of line. It's a 2016 model, so anything that you would really need, we have it. We got like my iPhone pause right now, the audio is hooked up to that. So driving in this garage is nerve-wracking because the car sits at 6'4", 3 inches, and these beams up here sit at 6'5". So as we're driving under them, it almost feels as if you're about to just take out this entire garage, but we barely skip by. Luckily, there's no bumps or anything. And architecturally, like, the car has to fit under the clearance, you know? Like, this garage has to be built, if it says 6'5", it has to be 6'5", but it still doesn't make it any less sketchy driving through. So all in all, also, I forgot to mention, since the car's so heavy, turning is actually pretty difficult since the wheels are just pushing down so hard on the pavement, you really gotta crank the wheel. But either way, guys, I hope you guys can respect my decision. The only reason why I keep reiterating that is because everyone is super opinionated about cars. And I know everyone loved the i8, but this just makes so much more sense for me. I grew up driving in Jeeps and Suburbans with my mom and dad. So I think this car was just kind of calling to me, and it makes more sense for me and my happiness. So I hope you guys can respect that. It's gonna be in a lot of videos. That's the only reason I'm really making a my new car video. I'm not sitting here getting a car every single month to get 1 million views from you guys. It's not my goal. But I'm gonna be using the GoPro when we drive to Vegas tomorrow, giving you guys a glimpse of what it's like. And when it came down to it, I just couldn't not tell you because this car is gonna be in so many videos. So rest in peace to the i8, out with the old, in with the new, and I hope you guys can respect my decision. Please, guys, don't kill me. But I hope you guys like the car. I love it. Everybody else that I seem to show it loves it. I think it's just going to be a great experience, and I'm glad that I have it in my life now. So thank you guys so much for watching all my videos. as I said in the last one, you guys really made this happen. I don't have the G-Wagon and the i8. I just traded it in, and this is what I have now instead. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys can understand. I hope you guys enjoy, and YouTube. We'll see you fudging later. Goodbye.